Mhm. So, like if you're in a crowded room and you go into this quietude, this stillness, it's, I feel like I'm the space containing everything when I don't get involved with the stories.
Why not? Okay.
Okay.
Don't even get involved in the story. I feel like I'm the space containing it. I mean, that's great that you're sharing that with me, and I understand what it is you're trying to say. Don't even do that.
Okay.
With yourself, I'm talking about.
Got it.
Because you'll still be operating from here if you do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, there might still be some trickles of thoughts go, oh, this is pretty amazing. I feel like I'm the space. That's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay. Yeah. Where you're trying to where you're trying to arrive is no thought.
Okay. Ah, got it, got it. So keep doing that. Okay.
Yeah. Which means, hey, be here.
Right. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Because when you are completely, it's like people don't realize, look, the one thing, one, only one, the one thing that fuels thought is attention. That's the only thing. If the attention is literally removed, thoughts stop. Wow. Now, test that for yourself and see whether what I'm saying is true or false. You test it.
Yeah, it's true.
You know it is, because if you shift, it, it just drops. So, okay, so if you want that to stop, be here, fully aware, fully awake, fully conscious, fully present, fully being, still. It's still here. It's quiet here. It is. I mean, you might hear a bird go by, or, yeah, but I'm talking about in here. It's still, it's quiet. Now, what are you going to do?
We'll see. Who knows? It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like it is. Yeah. You know, in terms of your life and work and friends and so on and so, it'll just happen the way it's happened. Internally, you start to shift and you start to change for sure, because this starts to shift, starts to change. The thinking patterns I'm talking about, it does, just starts to change all by itself. Yeah? It'll stop producing this neurotic me. Of course, it would be neurotic if it believes it's separate and isolated, and of course, but there isn't one to actually experience separation or aloneness or anything. It's all a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Pleasure. You're okay.
Mm.
Always have been okay, by the way.
Yeah.
You've never not been okay. It's only this been saying, oh, I'm not okay. Oh, this is happening and that's happening. Oh, I feel this.
Yep. It's funny.
It is when you see it, when you actually start to see it, it's bloody hilarious. It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. You'll start to see other people differently. Yeah, because it's only, up to now, it's only been your mind that's been creating a story about them. They're not that story. Not one bit are they the story that this has been creating about them. And indeed, they'll have their own story going on about themselves, right? As you know, yeah, because we do until we don't, right? 10 people in a room all standing around one person. Yeah, 10 people all have a different story about that person. And the person in the middle have a story about himself too. Which story are they? Really? Why would one story be any more real than any other story? They're stories. So things start to shift, just naturally, slowly start to shift. Yeah. People believe that they've been in relationships with other people. This is mind chatter now, okay? Yeah. People believe, because it's just mind that says this. Yeah. People believe that they've been in relationships with other people. Bullshit. The only relationship that an apparent person has is with this, not with them.
Well,
You're who I think you are. That's a bit unfair. But that's what we do. You are who I think you are. No, they're not. That's going on in here. That's not who they are. For a start, we think they're a person and they're an individual and they're separate, just like me. And they're not. They're not. That's not true. Do you understand? So this starts to change as you are around people and in situations. You start to see them for who they actually are, not for what you thought they were or what they think they are. They're neither. They're neither what you thought they were, nor are they what they think they are. You start to see them for their true self. When you recognize it here, you recognize it everywhere.
and it feels like when I leave, like after we're done talking and I go somewhere like grocery store, it's like, whoa, all these people are appeared here, like in a sense, like, oh my gosh.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
There's no story. It's just, whoa.
Mm. I'd like you to just, don't do anything. Just. Let me rephrase that. Don't do anything, but don't not do anything either, because they're both doing. Doing or not doing is a doing. Do you understand? So just go with the flow. Just move with the flow, whatever. Yeah. And, there's another conversation that I'd like to have with you, but not just yet. Yeah. Because, I don't want to contaminate this space that's really beautiful, that's just happening at the moment. So let's just let that continue to happen. Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll just find you get quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter. You'll smile more, you'll laugh more, happy more, you'll appreciate the moment more, because you'll be living in the moment, here, now, instead of, in the head. You know what it's like to live in there. It's awful. Or it can be. Like living in here, you come out of there and you're here. It's literally like waking up from a bad dream. Really?
Yeah.
You're not in there. Not that thoughts are in there either, but I do that because everyone thinks that thoughts are in their head. Really? Really? Anyway, let's not go there.
No, but it's so fascinating once you realize it's the thinking that's the thing that creates all the drama or whatever it is. And when you can, yeah, let go of it, it's so beautiful. It's like, ah,
yeah,
what's
yeah,
here is to be here. And it's wow.
yeah, you're on it. Good. Just, yeah.
No problem. Like it's just no problem. And the thing that it's interesting to, I mean, it's not interesting or not interesting, but when around other people and, just even just the election or different, results or what they're worrying about in January or whatnot, but it's just here. So it's take out all of that story
It's
and then
just
you can,
what's happening.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Trump's no more responsible for his thoughts than you have been,
Exactly. Yeah.
or I have been, or anyone has been.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Trump is not the thinker. That's just what's going on in there.
Mhm.
You're not the thinker. That's just what's been going on in there. Same
Yeah.
here. It's just what's been going on in there. Yeah. You just start to come out of that and you go, whoa, hang on a minute. How can I be that? I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can take a moment to separate out, which you have done. You have already done that. Trust that. Yeah. Yeah. Trust that.
Okay.
You have. Already have. I know just from the conversation we've had. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah.